Hello and warm welcome to all of you. I am here with the part 6 of history chapter number 3, nationalism in India. Dear student, in previous lecture we had discussed about non-cooperation movement. As we discussed, non-cooperation movement, it was a significant phase of Indian independence movement. From British rule, it was led by Mahatma Gandhi. It aimed to resist British rule in India through non-violent means or satya. Non-cooperation movement began in January 1921 with the beginning of Khilafat movement. Even we also discussed what is non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji wrote a famous book, Hind Swaraj, in 1909. In his book, he mentioned that British rule established here in India only because of the support of Indian people. Support means cooperation of Indian people. If Indian people refuse to support them, British rule would end within 1 year and India will achieve independence within 1 year. Even we discuss what is non-cooperation movement. So, non-cooperation movement means not to support Britishers in any form. This movement began with the surrender of government titles, boycott of civil services, police, army, courts, legislative council, even foreign school, and most important thing, boycott of foreign goods in India. So this was the situation, this was the structure of non-cooperation movement suggested by Mr. Gandhi to Indian people. But in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about difference between Congress. When Gandhiji suggested to boycott council election and to boycott foreign school and foreign goods, many of the Congress leaders, they were not agree with the suggestion, with the view of Mr. Gandhi. So many within the Congress were however concerned about the proposal. These leaders, they had doubt about this non-cooperation movement proposal. They were reluctant means unwilling, to boycott the council election scheduled for November 1920. Why they were not agree with Mr. Gandhi? Because they were not ready, not agree with the Gandhiji. They were unwilling because there was a council election in November 19. Scheduled council election was there in November 1920. Even they feared that movement might lead to popular violence. Because of this, two reasons. One reason is that they were not ready to boycott the council election, and second reason is that they had feared that this movement took a violent form. And as per the philosophy of Mr. Gandhi, he gave two weapons, truth and non-violence, for the freedom struggle of India. So, because of these two reasons, many within the Congress, they were not agree with the proposal of Mr. Gandhi about this non-cooperation movement. One is they were not ready to boycott the council election, and second, they had feared that might this movement also took a violent form. In the month between September and December, there was an intense tussle within the Congress. One side, Gandhiji was hung about his proposal, and even many other leaders, they were supporting to Mr. Gandhi. But on the other hand, some leaders, they were not agreeing with the proposal of Mr. Gandhi because of that two reasons. So there was a tussle between September to December. There was a conflict within the Congress. One group is ready to support, to start the non-cooperation movement, and the second group, they were not ready to support, they were not ready to start the non-cooperation. For a while, there seemed no meeting point between the supporter and opponent of the movement. For a short period of time, there was no solution of this tussle. There was no solution of this conflict within the Congress. Finally, at the Congress session in Nagpur in December 1920, Nagpur Congress session in December 1920, one Congress session we already discussed, but it was in September 1920 and the location was Kolkata. But here the compromise was done between the supporter and opponent of the non-cooperation movement. It was done finally at the Nagpur Congress session. It was held in December 1920. So for main point of view, these three Congress sessions are very important. We already discussed two. First is September 1920. It was actually held at Kolkata, and this is the second Nagpur Congress session. It was held in December 1920. So finally compromise was worked out and non-cooperation program was adopted by all the leaders of the Congress. As we discussed, some were in favor and some were in opposed. But finally compromise done within the Congress. At the Congress, Nagpur Congress session, it was held in December 1920, and all the leaders, they agreed with the proposal of non-cooperation movement, and they all were ready to support this movement. Here the question is, how did the movement unfold? How did this movement start? Who participated in this movement? And how did different social groups conceive of the idea of non-cooperation? In the next lecture, coming lecture, we will see how different social groups participated in this non-cooperation movement. Here, most important thing is that different social groups participated. They supported non-cooperation movement, but for them, the meaning of Swaraj is different. The non-cooperation movement Khilafat began in January 1921. As I told you, finally compromise done within the Congress in Nagpur Congress session. It was held in December 1920, and this non-cooperation movement, it was started in January 1920 with the beginning of Khilafat. Various social groups participated in this movement, but they each have its own specific aspiration. Actually, they participated different groups from the different the section of the society. They participated in this non-cooperation movement, but for them the meaning of Swaraj is different. So all of them responded to the call of Swaraj, but term mean different thing to different people. They all responded for the actually the movement they all responded for the call of Swaraj, for the call of freedom of India, but for each each of them, the meaning of Swaraj was different. We will see how different group of people, social group people participated in this movement in coming lecture, and how they show this movement in a different way with their thinking point of view. So in coming lecture, we will discuss about these different social groups participated in this non-cooperation movement. With this, I would like to conclude my today's lecture. We will meet again with the coming lecture, remaining lecture of this chapter. Thank you very much.